Alright, hey guys. So today I am hydrating a little bit 'cause after this I'm going to get in a little outside workout with some kettlebells and some calisthenics. So, seltzer water. So I actually just got done with a head shave. I got a new soap in today and I decided, you know what? I'm going to straight razor shave the beard off. Today is Monday, but I won't be posting this today. It'll probably be, on like a Wednesday or Saturday. But the new soap, it's in a Luther Grooming container. I bought it used, and it's SV Felce Aromatica. I'm probably messing that up, but it's basically a Forget. I only have one SV soap, and that's the 70th anniversary, and it's really nice. I love the scent of it. I love the tin. They're usually pretty pricey though. They're like 45, 50 bucks. Again, even that one, I got it used for a steal. This one, I got it for 20 bucks. So I can't complain that it comes in this. I've already started loading my brush, and that's why you see that. So we are going to use that though as our pre-shave, so to speak. I really wasn't looking to add another soap to my collection because, I've been saying I need to downsize, but I know I like SV a lot. It's slick. It's triple milled, so, I haven't had my 70th long enough to see if that really, does it last long enough to warrant the $50, $45 price. But it is very slick for it being a factory-produced soap, right? It's not artisan. It's a factory-produced soap that's been around forever. I don't have the matching splash for this, though. So I'm going to use BrickTown Grooming, batch 214, which is supposed to represent the DD214 we get when we retire. Not retire, but get out of the military, whether you get out at 4 years, 10 years, 30 years, or 40 years. And this one is Citrus plus Jasmine. I love how it's marked on the bottle, so it's easy to see. And he hand marks that in, so that's his handwriting in every single bottle. And it's just a really, really great scent. Very citrus forward, but that nice lavender in the rear. So the straight razor, same one as I always use, my Max Sprecher 9/8 near Wedge. Great, beautiful dark angel wing scales. Love this straight razor. For the brush today, we're using, it's this gorgeous Dogwood handle. And this is the one I've talked about in my videos a couple times with the B6. It's a 26 millimeter, and it does feel a bit small to me when I shave my head. It's not bad on the face though. But, being more of a head shaver, especially lately, I've been letting the facial hair grow out a lot more. I just don't know if I really want something smaller than a 26. If I just shaved my face, then yeah, I could definitely see me, picking up some of those Declaration grooming brushes I've seen in the past. Like there's been a B5, B6 that I've passed up because they were 24 millimeter. I would have definitely picked them up if I was only a face shaver. So as you can see, it's already nice and loaded. We're just going to get a little bit more agua on there. And we're going to go right to spreading it around. This is, I think, 1 day over a week. It's about 8 days worth of growth. And now we put a little bit more agua. And like I said, SV soap, it's very slick. I've been very impressed with how slick it is for being a mass-produced style of soap. Being triple milled, it's very hard, but yet it's easy to get lather off the puck, even though it's a hard puck. And I've loaded it without even really blooming the puck. And again, even building it on your face like this, very easy, very enjoyable, not a hard soap to work with. The 70th scent is more of a citrus floral, where this is a very nice Forget, right? And it even supposedly has real fern in it. You know, that's what Forget is. It's supposed to be like fern, but it's kind of interesting because I've smelled a lot of ferns in my days, and none of them ever smell like the Forget soaps that I've used. But see, like, that's already really nice and slick. Again, though, I haven't bought 1SV soap yet for full retail, and I haven't used them long enough to see, like, you know, if you're spending 50 bucks, this is slick. I wish it was a little stronger, but it's not bad. It's about medium, maybe a hair slighter than medium, and I like my soap scents to be strong, so I like them to be at least medium, but I usually like them a little bit stronger, to be honest, and I think we're good with that. And so for the extra price, if it's not really strong, and yet it's not any slicker, then I think it should last longer, right? So like that way you're getting your money's worth, because if not, then what's the, you know, the value of it? So we're going right into right side, right hand. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I think this is straight razor shave. Ooh, look at that. 15 maybe? Oh, you know what? Let me get a couple tissues. Again, living in an RV, I don't want that much hair going down my drain. I don't think it'd really do anything, to be honest, long term, but I'd rather just not mess around with it. And we're just cutting it. Very nice, slick soap. I could have probably even hydrated it a tad bit more, but it's not bad. Damn, got my nail. And I'm gonna wash that part off though. Yeah, I think this is straight razor shave, like I said, 15. So I don't really have that many under my belt still. But like I said in prior videos, I think because of my Camisori style feather that I used to have, I got it down fairly fast. And I really haven't had a lot of trouble. You know, there's a couple areas that I always kind of have trouble with, and one of those is the chin. That noise you're hearing is my water pump in my RV. This actually might be my favorite Forget I've tried. My top one originally was the Holy Call Forget, until I tried the collab between Noble Otter, House of Mammoth, and Declaration Grooming, and that's the Cypress Forget. And it's not the darker one, it's the more green one. And that one, ooh, that one's amazing. It smells so good. But this one smells maybe even better than that one. This one I get like a very natural smelling Forget, but also really like kind of high. It smells almost higher end perfume Forget to me. And that's always my trouble spot. I don't know why. I always had trouble kind of angling it to get in there. But we did it. Rinse off my hands over here. Rinse off the blade a little bit. And you know, as I'm talking, this is also drying out a little bit. So I should have hydrated it maybe a little bit more than I did, knowing that I'm a slower shaver. But we're going to switch sides to this side. Left hand, left side. Going to switch out my tissue over here. You can just see it glooping. Even though I have been taking my time with the shave, like I said, so naturally, you know, the longer you're sitting here talking, the drier the soap gets on your face. It's still really slick. Get that off. I don't know, maybe some of you guys that are more knowledgeable in straight razor shaving than I am, I feel like sometimes leaving the water once I put the blade under the faucet like this, and I leave the droplets of water on there, I feel like sometimes it really helps with the slickness. I don't know, what do you guys think? You know, you guys that have been doing this longer than me, am I crazy for thinking that? Or is it, you know, yeah, because it's water, so it's making it more slick. And that's a pretty good first pass right there. And I'm going to be okay with that one going under. So for these next passes, I'll probably do 3. I'm not going to need the tissue anymore. So let's get a little water on our face. Re-agitate. I think that brings that layer of slickness back to life too. And it kind of gives me a general rule to figure out, okay, where am I at? Like here, I can see that I didn't go far enough up. There's a couple little hairs right here that you probably can't even see. Same thing on this side, so I need to go a little higher. Oh yeah, that's nice. Round 2. It does feel a little dry, so I'm going to add a little water to it. And one thing I've learned is it's better to have a thinner, slicker, more well hydrated lather than one that's a little thicker but drier. Like I used to want these when I first started wet shaving 10 years ago, I used to want these thick, like you'd see in the movies, lathers. But then what I realized is they look cool, but they're really not going to give you the slickness. I still do like density though, right? So I still do like it a little bit on the denser side, but just it doesn't have to be nearly as thick as I thought it did. It definitely feels good though to be shaving this much hair off. But it's also weird because now that my skin's not used to shaving my face, like I used to shave every day. And I've been just kind of, you know, whatever, because now that I don't go to a job that I have to shave for, I don't see a big reason to, and I'm starting to kind of like the facial hair a little bit, but I do enjoy shaving. So it's kind of like one of those things of like, okay, should I start shaving my face again every day? And I can tell you what I've definitely noticed though is a difference in how my skin feels like this, even though it's not very irritating. Like I probably shouldn't try to do an aggressive shave, like say tomorrow on my face, just because my skin needs a break because it's not used to having a blade against it every day. So second pass is kind of across, as you can see. I usually still don't go across on that little part. Just because I feel like I can never fit the blade very well in there. But then this way, I go up against the grain. Well, it's kind of against because with the hair of my neck, it grows 3 different ways. It goes down, and then it grows right, like right here, and then it goes up down here. It's feeling a little dry right there. Right, switching sides. And I might only do 2 passes, to be honest. I don't want to irritate my skin too much. Like using the heel. Put the blade right in there. Tends to work a little better for me. Oh yeah. You can still see the hair coming off that. You know, also, let me know, guys, if you think the videos are better. You know, I'm not very savvy on uploading to YouTube and stuff like that. As a, you know, content creator, you know, I do financial blogging. So, yeah, I know how to build a website. I know how to create content and write online and publish that to social media and whatever, to my website. But my YouTube has always been just seriously like for whatever. Oh, forgot this little part. So I always used to just simply download the video from my iPhone 8 that I record on to my laptop, which is an Apple laptop, and download it to the Apple video software. Don't do it really any editing at all. Maybe a slight little cut here or there. Cut is in cut the clip, not cut my face. And yeah, from there, I just upload it straight to YouTube. So what I realized by commenters is the quality of the sound and picture was a little low. And that's because it's with my Apple software, it was downloading it into the lowest resolution. And now I download it into the highest resolution, which is like 1920, 1080p or something like that. So the last couple of videos that I posted should be better because of that. At least I hope so. All right. Yeah, we're good. 2 rounds, 8 days worth. We're shaking this up. Oh, yeah, see that's a little burning. And I usually never get a burn from this aftershave. And I don't think it's because I got too close or overshaved. It's just my skin now, if I'm only shaving once every, you know, the last straight razor shave I did was, like I said, 8 days ago. And before that, it was about 3 to 4 weeks-ish. So 3 to 4. I don't know if it was exactly at 4, but it was over 3. So, you know, in the last month to a month and a half-ish, I've only shaved my face twice. So, you know, my skin, it's gone soft. It's not used to the blade no more. But man, that feels good. Yeah, I might have to get back into shaving every day or maybe every couple days. It feels great. I love taking that time out to shave. And I love utilizing stuff like this because it just gives you that dexterity in your hands to really slow down and control. And I just like that. It's being very intentional. And those are kind of attributes that I like to apply in my life, is, you know, being intentional about things. But enough of my jabbering. So let's do a recap. So today we used, even though it's an Luther Grooming, it's SV, Felce, Aromatica. I'm horrible with my speech. I'm even worse with names that I don't know. It's a Forget, and from my understanding, it actually has real pieces of fern in it. I can't see any, but you know that's going to be obviously because it's factory made, so it's probably crushed up really well and blended in there. And you can see it's a really hard puck. Again, don't know if is it worth 45, 50 bucks if you're watching this and you've never used SV. I don't know. I do know that you should probably try a sample if you can, or do what I did twice now and buy used. My other one, it is in the tin though. This one is not, and I don't have the matching splash. But buy it used, and that way you're saving some money, and if you don't like it, you don't think it's worth it, now you know, like, hey, it's not worth the 50 bucks. Today, because I don't have the matching splash, but really love BrickTown Grooming splashes, I already killed the soaps, but I still have a ton of the splash left. Splashes last forever compared to soaps. And this one is batch 214, citrus and jasmine. And this is such a good smell. This is great. Like we need this in an EDP. We need this in an EDP. For the razor of choice, it's my only straight razor I have, the Max Sprecher with the dark angel wing scales. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Beautiful file work on there. Matching inlay on the tang. Great, great razor. Love it. Brush, really great brush. My only complaint is it does feel a bit small on my head shaves. On my face, beautiful. Perfect. Like I could even go down to a 24 on my face for sure. But it's a 26mm B6 from Declaration Grooming, not in this very beautiful hybrid dogwood handle. with no logo. And it's like a purple resin, and then it has glimmer of sparkles in there. It's really beautiful. Hard to get through in these videos, but such a gorgeous, and even the wood I think is really pretty. Great job on the what do you call it, where you make it nice and slick, the wet sanding. Really great job. Some of other handles that I have that are hybrid like this, that are wood and resin, not nearly as good for the wet sanding. Like, you can actually feel the wood, where this, smooth as glass. Beautiful. And that was it. That was for today's shave. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for joining along.